Hi there, I'm Kelly Neidig, and welcome to the open house, the virtual edition, of course, of physical education. A little bit about our divisional approach. It's seemingly a time and place where we are looking to enhance not only the obvious physical well-being in PE, but also their mental well-being. Together this summer and also in our Institute days and throughout our PLC meetings, we continually assess and create curriculum that is engaging, beneficial, and applicable to their lives in this current day. And you'll see that in our essential curriculum. But I wanted to pause for a moment just to emphasize my particular mantra of not only the whole person, but that mental well-being is so interrelated to the physical well-being. As far as activities, we do various. And given this remote setting, we've kind of carved out our units into golf, sports skills training, which is a variety of different sports and athletic endeavors, and then the net games, where we will concentrate on pickleball and badminton. But to start, we have activities that are designed with choice in mind, and also not everyone is able to perform that skill, but are you able to talk cognitively, assess someone else's swing? For example, my own. I know that I went golfing last week and made a ed puzzle for the kids, and what they're asked to do is analyze my poor performance. And so although they may not have mastered a skill in this remote setting, that's okay, but they could require us, if we could rather require them to understand the essential content, we're doing something in this remote arena. Further down that line, we do have a philosophy to kind of get the kids away from the computer. So you will see some carved out time for Zoom sessions that are related to working out, really getting away from me, reporting back to class, and digesting a little bit about an analysis. What'd you do? How'd you do it? How intense was it? How much time was it? And we follow some fit prescriptions in order to do that. So although the content of unit days will include golf, skills training, and net games, our fitness days have a lot to do with choice, cardio days, flexibility, and strength. But we do follow the LT essential outcomes, which are on our website. So I'll allow you to look on that on your own or ask me questions. Perhaps at the end, I'll tell you how you can reach out and find me. As far as a Canvas weekly module, when the students log into their computer, this is kind of what they see. This is a snapshot of our remote learning week 3. For example, you see periods 4 through 1 versus 5 through 8 in live sessions versus async sessions. Whereas in a live session this week, we did work on fitness in class. It went over very well. It seemed to be a very popular favorite thing to do, to get away from Zoom and actually enjoy the experience of working out and then reporting back. This week went really well. We do pride ourselves in entertaining and engaging kids differently. So we have developed numerous ed puzzles here in PE to help link that content and of course what we say on screen and further checking their knowledge. So that ed puzzle technology is linked to Canvas, and we're able to give some feedback that way in conjunction to other things Canvas does for us. But if I could pause here and just highlight that Infinite Campus will be my grade book, whereas Canvas is pretty much a tracking device and I can give feedback that way. I just want everyone to know that Infinite Campus is the best way to check grades. And as we're establishing grades in this early year, it's important that the students don't fall behind. But this is a week 3 schedule, and they can always go back to see what they missed or go forward to see what's ahead. We are following 4 main objectives in PE. For example, cardiovascular fitness and engagement. We have already incorporated 2 fitness assessments within that objective 3. You will see on Infinite Campus, my grade book is somewhat organized by the entire semester. So when you look at the objectives, we have 4 in PE, and they're all described if you hover over a little bit of the indicator there, what the assignment is called. It will further tell you what objective it is, and further when it's due. And I always put a little note if it's missing. We will give those students 2 weeks to make that up, and they are entitled to a makeup opportunity for a summative exam. To share a little bit about myself, my own self, sometimes I do share the softer personal side of my own teaching voice. I do have a bit of a zoo at home. I am really into animals. I don't have kids of my own outside of the students I've taught for over 20 years in education. My puppies, my cats, and we'll stop naming them from here so I don't get into any trouble for having too many. I also have fish, but my educational foundation began at North Central College, where I secured my undergraduate and graduate degree. While seeking out my undergraduate degree, I learned a lot about athletic training in the world of sports medicine. I went ahead, got certified, and continued to work solely as an athletic trainer at North Central College. And I earned another degree. I got my educational degree. I also went back to North Central. Yes, that's close to 9 years of education at North Central College, so they certainly got my money's worth, I hope. But at any rate, I also got my educational degree, my master's there, and educational leadership is what my emphasis was for my leadership degree. So there is me in a little nutshell. I have my little puppy in my arms, Ollie and Bear. North Central is where I came from. And once more, I'm in my 20th year of education and couldn't be more excited, albeit a very strange year, a different way to begin. It certainly is ready to begin. And the kids are here and they are ready to learn. And I'm so excited about that. If you do have questions, please feel free to reach out. Email seemingly is the best avenue these days for me to get back to as quick as I can. But thanks for playing. As I tell the kids, have a great day, and thanks for being great. See you, everyone.